Welcome back, everyone. It's another late night with the Gringo. This is episode 63. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Still tired. Got a haircut. I got a hat on. So
I got a hat on, so maybe I got my Mexican hat on with my Mexican shirt, my Lucha Libre shirt.
there you go. We're going full gringo tourist today.
Going full expat today, right?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Nice. There we go. Just kind of
Appropriating my culture. You see,
I'm cultural appropriation. Wait, is that cultural appropriation when I married into it? I appropriated it?
No, you just colonized it.
Okay. I just overtook it.
Overtook it. Conquered it.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Your mother's the one in charge. I don't know what I conquered.
You didn't conquer really much. You actually, in a way, she kind of conquered you then, huh?
Pretty much.
Green card, passport.
But anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
So as you can tell by the thumbnail, we've got a fun story to talk about today. As long as, we're going to be getting into the tariffs a little bit later and a couple of the stories and things going on in Texas. But the next story is a very serious story, yet ridiculous. So if you laugh at any point in time or make fun of it,
Feel free.
Feel free. I'm sure we're going to have our comments. Now, we don't, we cover some crime and things like that in this channel, but seems like this lady, the lady we're going to talk about, she's become a little bit of an internet sensation, and because of
Searching
who she is and what she's done, but we'll get into it here. Here she is.
Are we ready for this?
Oh yeah, we're ready for this.
Oh, we're ready for this. All right.
We've
committed.
Here she is. That's Miss Christina Formella. That's her mugshot. That's the mugshot that's gone viral there. Court documents purport to show disturbing memoir of a teacher accused of SA, which I'm not going to say because the algorithm don't like it when you say that, of a 15-year-old student. She's facing those kind of abuse charges, allegedly wrote an extended note in her phone about the victim. Now, what's funny is that her video here of her getting arrested is free to see.
It's public.
It's public.
Where was this?
This is Chicago. This is outside Chicago. Looks like a nice neighborhood.
Naperville? Perhaps.
Yeah, could be.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna get this going here, and we're gonna turn up the volume so we can hear it.
And we're gonna mute us. So
and then we'll kind of stop it and go as we go. But okay.
All right.
We're gonna mute it.
Hey, how you doing? Hi. Officer Guzman with Downers Grove. Do you have your license on you?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You're Christina?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Yeah, whatever you need. Like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna explain everything to you guys.
I will stop right there. Grab whatever you need. Do you notice that he knew her name even before he got the license? Like, you Christina? He had the license already. They were looking for her, basically.
He had an idea of who this lady was.
Yeah.
This lady, I think she kind of knows what this is about at first, but she seems kind of shocked.
No, she's doing what a lot of women do, which is act dumb. And she knows, like, if she's being asked again, like, she knows, she's in her mind, she's going, I wonder what it is that I've done that could cause the police to randomly pull me over, pull me out of the car, and tell me to get everything I'm going to need to come on down to the station. So she, in her mind, she's going, oh, yeah, that thing that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. So, but that's her husband. That's her childhood sweetheart from high school that she married in the car next to her. That's going to learn this information. And
passenger?
Oh, yeah, he's in the passenger seat.
Oh, this is rough.
No, she's driving. Oh yeah.
This is about to get rough.
Guys, go ahead and grab out. We're not going anywhere right now. Of course, yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I get it, yeah. You can go grab your things.
Can he come with me?
Yes. You stay there right for right now, sir. Just stay there, but yes, you can. But come on back here.
Should I shut the car off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. It's off. Okay. Straight back over here. So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there, though.
Okay, hold on. First of all, he said, I don't know the full details. That man knows the full details.
That man knows the full
That
details.
man
He
recognized her.
He's just avoiding the drama of telling, and just he's avoiding all the drama, right? He's like, I'm just here to bring you in. It's not my investigation.
I think he also saw the husband there. He was like, oh, this guy has no clue. This poor guy.
This is gonna suck for him, right? Can I turn the car off? She says the car was off. She turned it back on. I'm like, that's how nervous she is. But she knows. Like, look at that look. She's like, oh yeah, could have been that thing I did
probably
with that
that
15-year-old boy. All right, and
yeah.
but yes, this is a teacher, Christina Formella. So yes, she is being. They're gonna handcuff her in a minute. This
escalates.
Oh, the police do. Like, listen, you get in the back. This is police procedure, baby. Police procedure.
Okay. So I have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just to demonstrate.
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm like willing to go with you.
I get it. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor. We just take this off.
Can I ask you what?
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we are here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me. So right now, you're just being detained, and there is a detective that needs to talk to you at the police department. So we'll let your husband know.
I love her question. Am I in trouble? No, you're not in trouble at all. The police randomly show up at everybody's house and ask them to get out of their car and then handcuff them.
Yeah. That's totally normal.
Totally. No, you're not in trouble at all.
Perfectly fine. It's just procedure. Just procedure. Just want to talk to you. I don't know no details. Did you know she's looking at her and thinking, damn, this is wild.
Yep.
I gotta know more. Before I make more comments, I gotta know more about the whole case.
Oh, there's so much more, but we're just, I think this is hilarious.
This is part?
It's just her realizing that it's just,
It's over.
Oh, my life is going to be over. Or at least I just ruined my husband's life. Like, what do you think if you're the husband right now going, my wife's being arrested? What could it possibly be for?
You're probably thinking like the most extreme thing.
But mind you, if honestly, where is the husband? Like, he hasn't even gotten out of the car yet. Like, I'd be out of the car being like, what are you doing to my wife? What are you, excuse me?
He's been told to stay in the car by the officer. I'm sure he's listening to him.
I'd still be out. I'd still be out of the car going, what's going on?
Yeah, fair.
Anyways, all right, mute that again.
No, he can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there.
I'm like
I get it. You have a lot of questions.
so scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
My phone.
Just your phone? Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to sit in the back of this car. On the other side. Once you get to the police department, you'll talk to the detective and he'll explain everything to you.
But you can't even give me like an idea.
At the moment,
what this is about.
other than that it's an investigation, that's all I can really tell you right now. I'm sorry. I wish.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yeah. He's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downer Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
I really prefer if my husband was with me. That's not how you always felt there, sweetheart. But
yeah, well, if the case is involving a 15-year-old boy, clearly, he had other priorities.
Clearly, you had other priorities.
Yeah, this isn't looking good, and you can tell she's trying to figure out a way to make herself look as innocent as possible.
She's just acting as dumb as possible, but she knows. Like, again, I look at her and go, she realized she knows. She knows, like, this is bad.
Yeah, it's like,
this is bad.
That's bad. It's not. You know, she probably thought she could get away with it.
Well, because it's been we get into the story. She did think she had gotten away with it. And there's a lot to the story. That,
this has been going on for longer.
This wasn't like this is like a one and done kind of thing. And there's a lot of time that's passed between what she did and then when she got arrested. There's like almost I think it's almost like 6 months to a year.
No.
Like yeah. Hey, a boy's best friend is his mother.
No.
Oh yes, and his mother, the mother. Oh boy.
Oh, the mom got involved.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, we'll get into that later.
Of course.
Am I in trouble? Like I'm so
Am I in trouble? You are handcuffed. Your handcuffs still behind your back. You're in the back of a police vehicle. You are strapped in with multiple seatbelts, it looks like, and you're being driven to a police station to answer questions from a detective.
Yeah,
Are you in trouble? How did you become a teacher?
My deduction skills are.
Yes, you are in trouble. You are in a lot of trouble.
You know what you did. I'm pretty sure you're aware of the circumstances.
Am I in trouble?
Do you think she might be thinking about like something else she did illegally?
Maybe she said, "Oh man, maybe they found that kilo of coke."
Maybe she found out how I had a good time teaching.
She's like, "Oh my god! All right.
I'm gonna teach you the metric system."
Oh jeez.
Lost right now. I'm
sure you are. Like I said, I can't give you much responsibility to tell you this. Right now, you're being paid for investigation and we'll bring you in this. And once you get there, they're going to fill you in on everything.
Unless they're able to reach it down there.
Wait, they told her while she was still in the car?
No. They brought her in there. The detectives questioned her and told her, "This is what you're being charged with." Now they're putting her back in there to transfer her to where she can get processed.
Oh, did she just get processed at the same place?
No. They're going to bring her to a processing facility.
This ain't all very complicated.
Oh, it is, but it's also to protect the officers. They'll have special, they'll have a lot of women there. They'll have basically, all that stuff.
Okay.
So avoid losses. But now she's all crying. She's right, and it's all a fucking act. This woman's a sociopath, because when you read later on, when we read what she's written in her phone and the messages to her 15-year-old lover, you could tell that she didn't give a damn. She thought it was great. Everything was fine. Right. But now the only problem is she got caught. And now she's just an embarrassment. She's a meme at this point. But
yeah, this is not a spot you want to be, people.
nope. Here we go.
Sure, you don't want a tissue or something?
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
A bag?
Yes, please.
Alright. Shauna, can you grab which bag out of there?
I love when the officers are so literal.
They're so like nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Hey, yeah, can you get a bag out of there?
Clean up on aisle 8 real quick.
She's looking for anyone to give her a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of like, it's gonna be okay. These officers are like, nah, honey, it ain't gonna be okay.
Everyone in the office has seen this case. The detective's like, "Hey boys, we gotta bring this girl in." So, yeah,
They've seen some of the evidence already.
Oh wow.
Hey, can you get like a bag just in case she gets nauseous? Yeah. I don't know. Do we have any of those MSS bags like laying around? Those fine. I figure there's something better than nothing. Right here, if you stay with her, I'll go grab.
You gotta appreciate that Midwest hospitality.
Yeah,
The
I know.
officers are like, you got a nausea bag.
And that's the difference between you and me. You're like, oh, look at the officers, they're so polite. Me, I'm like, look at her. She still knows how to put her knees up to her head. Anyway.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, wait, we've got another minute.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Kind of put it on the floor here, alright?
Okay.
A few paper towels on the floor here if you need it, alright?
Where did your Chicago hat?
There's the bag. Oh yeah, by the way, there's some paper towels there if you're gonna need them.
Wow.
That cop, he's like, I don't give two F's about you, lady. You going to jail.
Yeah, going to jail. Dude, I got the Chicago hat. I got the perfect outfit today.
Yeah, and then they drive her off, and she just continues crying. That's
That's it. That's the rest of it.
That's the rest of that. Yeah.
We gotta look more. What are the charges exactly?
Well, hold on.
Or
Well,
do you know what the
Oh yeah,
punishments are?
I don't know what the punishment is, but she'll probably get a slap on the wrist, right? Because she's a girl. That's what it'll be.
Wow.
So this Illinois teacher charged with that crime of a 15-year-old student allegedly had a memoir in her phone's notes app. Now, first of all, how she got caught?
Yeah, how did she get caught?
Well, the 15-year-old boy needed a new cell phone, a new iPhone. So Ma bought him a new iPhone. What a great Ma.
That's a nice mom.
And the Ma was there also to help make sure all the information transferred.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And decided while there with all that information being transferred, we'll check out the iMessages and just see, because, it's a good mother. She's prying just to make sure her son is something. And there she saw the text messages from a while ago between this teacher and her son about everything that they were doing. And she went immediately to the police. So Mama Bear went all full jujitsu on this girl here.
Which is fair for a mother to do. Do you think the boy was disappointed?
Oh, but the boy was probably like, Ma, no, I love her though. Because, a 15-year-old boy, listen, all right, I know what I'm going to say is going to probably piss some people off.
Yeah.
I don't mean it to piss anybody off. But when I was 15, when boys are 15, right?
That seems like
15, 16, there's only one thing we think about.
Hold on. You think about it. I had baseball. I'm weird.
Okay. I'm sorry for that interruption right there. But normal boys, there's only one thing we were thinking about besides sports, and that was girls. All right?
That's fair.
And not just girls, but just that part of girls, right? So this 15-year-old boy was probably like, they call him the victim. I don't think this 15-year-old boy considers himself a victim. I know we do as an adult, and we look at it differently as a father. I look at it differently as an adult.
Yeah.
It's a power dynamic. It's all that. It's, and I know there's some people out there that, would make fun of this. And I get it. It's yes, we make fun of it. That 15-year-old boy does not see himself as a victim. And
yeah, man, seems like, I think he just saw like his ticket to paradise just kind of canceled.
Well, it reminds me of that SNL skit with Pete Davidson, with Ronda Rousey. It's like,
yeah.
I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, this is the day you become a man. All right, so here we go. So she had a memoir in her phone's notes app in which she expressed anger towards the teen she's accused of abusing. Christina Formella, 30-year-old. Now, her husband, like we talked about, that was her child as her high school sweetheart. A special education teacher from Downers Grove, Illinois.
Oh, no, I got concerned. Did you say special education teacher?
Yes, I did. But that doesn't mean what you think it means. It could mean kids that need help with writing or something like that, or learning disability, right?
This change, that changes everything.
Or needs tutoring in a certain subject. Was arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated criminal essay and 1 count of criminal essay against a minor. Police arrested Formella after the victim's mother allegedly found the text messages between her son and Formella that detailed the relationship. And yes, you can see those text messages, and we're going to see some of them.
Of course you can.
We're going to see some. By the way, so explicit warning. I know I already marked this video as like, this is not a kid's video, but we're going to get into some of this stuff because it's freaking like cringy, but it's like, really? You're 30 years old, lady. All right. Okay, let me ask this. I mean, the Catholic Church, it's priests with little boys. For some reason, public schools, it's 30-year-old women with high school boys. What is this? What is it? What is it about America?
I don't know. Land of the free, maybe too much free.
I mean, this has been going on for a long time. This is like a phenomenon that started in like the late 80s,
Yeah, what's it about?
Anyways.
Your generation.
It's my generation.
Your generation.
We're all messed up.
Yeah.
All right. So she's married and a soccer coach for boys and girls, by the way. The teacher she denies it vehemently. Vehemently. Police confronted Formella with the alleged texts that were found, to which she responded by claiming the victim had taken her phone in class, sent the messages to himself, and then deleted them on her phone while saving them on his for blackmail. So this 15-year-old had this whole elaborate scheme of blackmailing her, right?
My question is, how do you get the phone with the password?
Exactly.
That's your biggest flaw. It's like, he watched me.
One text she allegedly wrote says, "I love having S with you." I'm not going to use that word because I don't want the algorithm to kill me.
Well, that's, if there's any red herring in this case, there's the nail in the coffin right there.
Following Formella's arrest, police searched her phone and found what was written in a notes app according to a petition to deny pretrial release obtained by People magazine. In her alleged memoir, she wrote that the victim, the 15-year-old boy, cheated on me, and called him disgusting, apparently referencing the end of the alleged relationship. Quote, we will never ever be together again. So she's jealous, huh?
Wait, she got jealous because the 15-year-old boy
got with another girl. She could quote,
This boy's a player.
This boy's a legend.
This guy's
gonna have statues built to him.
Dude, his names will be chanted in that hall.
Yeah. He's like, she goes, I'm not a second choice. I'm the best thing you'll ever have, even with all my mistakes. In the section titled Manifestations, Formella allegedly wrote that she expected the victim to reach out soon to try and fix things between us. In the meantime, I'm going to live my best life knowing he's not the person I thought he was and that he is beneath me, the teacher allegedly wrote.
He's a 15-year-old boy. What is this jealousy?
Wow.
She's married. She's married.
Yeah. She denies all this, but there's other text messages that we can get into.
Okay, the problem is this. Okay, you can maybe explain away the text messages with that, let's be honest, bullshit excuse. How do you explain the Notes app memoir?
Oh, yeah.
You can't explain that away.
Oh, yeah.
How? What is she going to say? He wrote it? If so, this kid deserves an Oscar for like best screenplay, all right? Because this is...
yeah, so it's extremely disturbing allegations. I think a lot of the places have wiped out the text messages that were there. Like literally, one of the text messages that I saw, it read "baby." I know it was short, and I know it was in the morning, but it was perfect. I mean, you're this woman's husband, and she's describing probably the first time this 15-year-old's ever had sex, right? With her as perfect, and you're probably like this guy who's been with this woman since she was 16 years old for like half your life, and he's like, this 15-year-old kid is perfect. What do I do? It's just, I mean, just absolutely.
The husband's got like, what do you do as the husband? You go to work, you're like, my wife's on the news.
My wife's on the news.
Everyone knows who his wife is that knows him. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm immediately moving. I mean, if I'm him.
I mean, your life is as it is. It's like your reputation's over because it's like, oh, your wife left you for a 15-year-old boy and got caught.
Yep.
Dude, you can never date again. That is the end of marriages for you.
That's just, I think you
gotta leave country. You gotta leave the country.
At this point, yeah, you gotta just change your name.
South of the border? Welcome to South of the border.
Welcome to South of the border, my amigo. We show you how to live a life down here. All right?
The women here would not leave you for 15-year-old boys. I can assure you that.
Yeah.
Maybe for money, but you're American, so.
Oh, court docs. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to play that. We don't want to be copyrighted. But yeah, there are court documents that show, like, basically the back and forth between these two, and it was ridiculous.
The boy was involved, though, heavily, right?
Oh, the boy was involved heavily, but, like, she... Obviously, with her Notes app, she obviously became alleged. This is all alleged. Allegedly obsessed, and like was like, this 15-year-old rejecting me. I'm like, I get it. You're 30. You know, you're not in your 20s anymore. We all get there. I just turned 50. You know, I get it. There are these milestones. You know, life starts taking things away from you. You know, but you know, you got to be happy with what you got. You know, so
that's just wild. You know. This boy is probably known.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably...
Oh, he's all right. Oh, my God, yes.
Because you know what? Probably people are gonna have heard...
15-year-old boys don't keep their mouth shut about this shit.
Well, on top of that... On top of that, you have to imagine, he's going to show up to school with like a new phone. He's going to be like, when did you get that new phone, buddy? Dude, his girlfriend...
New phone, who's this?
Wait, his new girlfriend is going to be like, so, you want to talk about this? I feel like that relationship's over.
Maybe, maybe not. You know, fame is a fickle bitch. You know, I'm just saying.
I don't know. This kid's got to figure out his new school life because, yeah, it's just changed. Do you just switch districts at that point?
I don't know.
Even
does he want him? Does he care? I mean,
that's fair.
You know, I mean, they're supposed to protect his identity, right?
Yeah, but I imagine his identity is going to be revealed eventually. Somehow, you know what I mean? You know how court leaks work, and you know kids don't shut their mouths.
This is true. She calls him a stalker, that he was stalking her. And then she said that her husband was aware of the teen's existence, denied ever having... So, wait a minute.
Either this kid is like the greatest hacker...
He's a stalker.
And is able to get into your phone, make up the most elaborate story, messages... and then save them on his phone.
Oh, God, here we go. Throughout her interview, Formella tried to paint the victim tried to paint the victim as her stalker and claimed that her husband was aware. But oddly enough, her husband told detectives that he knows nothing about the victim beyond the status of him as a soccer player, and he confirmed that he does not go through Formella's phone.
Oh, that's your story.
The husband's sitting there going, I don't know nothing. I don't know.
The husband's like, what?
What? What
She said what? I was like, you can look at my phone. I am innocent of all that you may be willing to accuse me of. I have nothing to do with this. So I imagine he's got to file for divorce at this point. Or is it the process?
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is easy, right? Slam dunk, yeah.
The same dunk. I mean, does the divorce, what was it? What would you call it? Divorce court?
Yeah.
Would the judge award her anything? No, right?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think so. Your Honor.
Your Honor,
my
she had
wife,
relations with the 15-year-old.
I'd like to divorce my wife. Why, sir? Well, she was just arrested for having an illegal affair with a 15-year-old while she's the teacher at the school. Motion granted.
Assets, they're yours.
Those are your assets.
Yeah, good luck, champ.
But yeah, there was a lot, I guess, so.
Dude, if people are gonna ask him, it's like, oh, are you divorced? Or you recently divorced? When he goes on dates, and he'd be like, oh, what that happened? And he's gonna have to be honest. No,
just lie.
Because you can't build it off a lie. Just because then there goes.
This guy's never gonna have another serious relationship for a long, long time. He's gonna. This is one of these things where it's gonna be like.
Well, I imagine this kid probably wanted a family. That's why he married.
I'm just saying, this was his girl since high school.
Yeah,
the high school sweethearts through everything, thick and thin. And
well, are you? I mean, clearly not thick and thin enough. I mean, are you kidding me?
She obviously wanted thicker. I guess I don't know.
Wow, or longer,
or long. I don't know. I don't know.
Was this 15-year-old packing?
I don't know.
This is wild.
God bless him, though. God bless him. You know, but it's kind of interesting. You know, if anybody's going to comment about this, is like, do you call the victim a victim? I don't know.
I mean, you're a victim because you're underage and you don't understand the circumstances.
Well, your body is developing, but your brain, you're like, I'm 50 years old. I still have the brain of an 18-year-old idiot, right?
Yeah.
So, at least that's what I think, right? So
I understand that.
There's a difference between physical development and mental development, and of course, what type of manipulation could have occurred here and things like that.
Yeah, but I mean, from the messages, it seems like he at least from the message, if you're gonna look at surface value, right? Because obviously this kid could be traumatized. We don't know.
I mean,
and we're not going to speculate too much because it's a kid, right?
Listen, one of the most important lessons I ever taught you or your brother: clear your browser history. Right. Anyways,
this is messages. This is iMessage.
Clear your messages.
Clear your chats.
Clear your chats. Don't leave any evidence.
Clear the Discord. They can never find the Discord. The Discords have got to be hidden. Listen, it's not just the government now; it's your parents. I have some Discord chats where my friends make weird jokes. I'll admit.
Listen. When you were younger, when you guys first got iPhones, sometimes I would stop your mother because she was always like, "We're supposed to know what they're into." I'm like, "No, I'm not violating that issue of privacy." Number one, I really didn't want to go on your phones. Two, I trusted you guys because you never gave me a reason not to trust you. Three, I didn't want to know your shit. All right, I didn't want to know.
That's fair.
I was like, you know what? I'd rather ignorance is bliss sometimes. Yeah. Like I know two of you are not going to go all Columbine anywhere. Like I knew you weren't those kind of kids.
Wow.
I knew you weren't into any drugs because you know what? You never acted that way. You know, and I kind of know what to look for when it comes to that kind of stuff. Trust me, I do. So you guys were good kids. You guys weren't in any trouble. Your mother raised you right. So. But apparently, you know, some people out there, some kids out there.
Well, it seems like his mom was still a good mom.
So she's protecting her son.
She's protecting her son.
Some people are like, "Oh, Ma, why'd you do that to him?" I'm like, because it's mom and she's protecting.
It's what you should do. It's what you should do.
It's what you should do, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of jokes out there.
There's no mom that is like, "Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay if I let him continue this relationship."
Nah, it's okay.
It's cool.
It's cool.
You're a good champ.
Knocking it out of the park there, baby.
Wow.
It's just
really touched all the bases there, huh?
I'm just saying. It's just
rounded the bases.
I'm just saying. This is what happened. This is the other part we have to talk about. Formella has claimed she is the victim of blackmail, telling police she was being targeted for being good looking.
What?
Yep.
I mean, I'll be fair.
She's too good looking.
To be fair, attractive to an extent. I can understand.
My wife is the only beautiful woman in the whole world.
I respect that. But the whole I'm good looking argument does not fly. You're in Chicago, also. No offense. I'm sure there are like models there that are better looking.
Yep. Everybody comes after her because she's good looking and she's just a good person who cared too much about the boy, she said. It's because she's the victim.
She's the victim.
Because she's too pretty. She's too pretty.
I care too much for him.
And I care too much.
Oh my god.
Like people target me for being pretty. Really? They do? Okay. All right. I never really heard that one before. Oh, here's some of the text messages. I love you so much, baby. Even though this morning was short, it was perfect. If you're a husband and you're reading that, it's like, really? The 15-year-old probably doesn't even know what to do with it. It was perfect. Okay. I love having X with you. That's what she did. Right? She was arrested on March 16th, just days after the boy's mother found the messages.
That message is the one that kills it. It's not just the...
No, she's the victim. The boy stole her phone, broke through the encryption, planted those text messages, sent them to his phone, then went back to her phone, erased those text messages on her phone.
And also wrote a memoir.
And then also wrote the Notes app memoir.
Which was probably updated over months.
But you know what? That's what happens when you're pretty in this world. All these people come out to do this shit to you. That's what happens because you're just too pretty. I'm too pretty. That's why I'm glad. You know, that's why I'm glad I'm ugly. All right, I ain't pretty, so no one's bothering me. No one cares, right? So there we go. Yeah,
that's the way the news goes, isn't it? Huh?
That's the way. Yeah. She wanted to marry her college sweetheart. High school star baseball player at the college. Yeah.
And then she found a star soccer player who was 15 years younger than her. Dude, that's crazy. This is insane. The kid had a hell of a time, though.
She's been placed on paid leave.